question 1 is a modulus question, and I always solve this type of modulus question using a graph. So I'm going to draw the mod of 4x minus 5 and the mod of 3x minus 5 to make sure that I know where those two lines will intersect, so that I can find where they're equal. So normal 4x minus 5 would have a gradient of 4 and go through the y-axis at 5. So that would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That would be here. And we'd go across and up 4, go across and up 1, 2, 3, 4, and so on. But obviously we've not got that type of graph. We've got the modulus of it. So it's going to be the same when it's positive, when it's above the x-axis, but when it goes below the x-axis, that's going to flip back up and cut through positive 5 instead of negative 5. And you can see here that this was the normal y equals 4x minus 5. But this part is the reflection of that. So this line is y equals minus 4x plus 5. So we're going to do the same thing with the second one. Do that in green. Same y-intercept, so at minus 5 again, which is here, but the gradient's only 3. So across 1, up 3, across 1, up 3. So that's going to be like that. And again, same thing as before. Rather than it actually going underneath, we know that when it gets to 0, it's going to flip back up. And again, that's going to go through positive 5 as well. So this line was the original, the y equals 3x minus 5. But this green line here is y equals minus 3x plus 5. And we can see that those 2 points of intersection, one is going to come from when minus 4x plus 5 meets minus 3x plus 5, and the second point is going to come from when positive 4x minus 5 meets the negative 3x plus 5. So those are the two equations that we're going to want to solve. So I'll do that underneath. Just move this squared paper out of the way. So we need, for this point here, this is when y equals, so when minus 3x plus 5 intersects minus 4x plus 5. And if we solve that, that's obviously, well, we don't even need to work that out. That's obviously when x equals 0. Clearly intersecting at 5. I wasn't thinking then. But this point is going to require calculating. So that, as I said before, is when 4x minus 5 meets minus 3x plus 5. This line here doesn't ever meet the red line. So there's going to be no solutions using the 3x minus 5. So if I add that 3x on and add the 5 to the other side, that will be when x equals 10 over 7.